Hey music fans, as a roadie I had this great opportunity to tour with all these bands. I wrote a book about my experiences on the road and it was the #1 new release on Amazon and Bios and it's now sold millions of copies on Kindle. I'm Joel Roadie and this is my podcast, Party Like a Rockstar. A new release here on the first take. It's a track, a band that I'm not familiar with. This is long. We're looking at 9 minutes almost, so we're going to be with each other here for a little while. I like doing stuff on the first take, and it's because it introduces me to new music and whatnot. I like most of it. Every now and then, I don't know how they got on this show. So hopefully I like this, because it's also 9 minutes long. We'll see how long the intro is. Sometimes the intros are pretty long on this, so we're going to check it out together. I do want to let you guys know, if you don't watch my podcast and you're unfamiliar, I did release a second book. It's called XEMU Pulled My Finger, and it is available on Amazon. You guys can find the link to Amazon below in the description, and it's available as a softcover, a hardcover, as an audiobook, and as a Kindle. If you subscribe to audiobook or Kindle, it's free for you guys to check it out. So, all right, let's jump into this. Let's see what we got with this new band. New band for me.
There's no one can stop me to leave. No, I will keep silent. Everyone is many and jealous. You don't have no there.
seconds. Well, they definitely gave it their all, right? Good God. This is kind of like this epic song where it's like you get one more song and then you're dead. And it was like, okay, we're going to play a long one then. What does that mean? The drummer's no joke, man. That guy is on it, his A game. Really, really talented dude. The stage presence that he has is amazing, but everybody had really great stage presence. I kept going, because like how many people are in this band, dude? They kept bringing out new people, the standing bass and then the female vocalist. I felt where we were lacking. It wasn't in the performance, it wasn't in the track. I was wrong. There was no intro at all, right? I thought it was going to be a long intro. None, dude. They just went right into the track. I think what it was is the vocals. The vocals were like, his vocal was not good at all. And I'm wondering what was going to happen with it because there's a lot of people up there. It's a big show. You don't just get put on this. You have to have a following. So I was wondering, like, he's not a singer, so what's going to happen? And then the female vocalist came in. I'm like, okay. Now, I didn't think she was a great singer, but it was kind of hard to tell. I don't know if you guys picked up on it, but the vocals with both him and her where they were low in the mix, and I couldn't hear her very well over the drums and the guitar and the keyboard player and the bass and all this stuff. So they could have put that vocal higher up in the mix, and then I could have heard her better. But I don't think she was anything special as far as a vocalist. And so the track was cool. I like long songs. I always have. This is a very progressive track. And I liked the space, and I liked getting into the track, kind of feeling like a movie. I'm in no rush here. I'm cool. So I did like the track. I would like to hear more of them. I think it would have made a big difference if they had her higher in the vocal mix, or in the mix. And then I don't know why the guy said that. He's not a singer. I don't know. That did not sound good. He was kind of like mumbling. I didn't know what he was doing. So drummer though, bro. He's a really, really talented guy. That was pretty good. As always, anyhow, let me know what you guys think here. Maybe this is a big band. I don't know. They've been around for a long time. I don't know what's going on, but definitely talented. Watching them live would be really, really great. These guys put everything into the performance, and that's always cool to see. So that's where we got. So guys, thanks a lot. I appreciate all of you. I look forward to seeing all of you on the next one. New release on the first take, and the second video here by Toe. The first video by Toe, I don't know, man. It kind of surprised me. It's interesting stuff. It maybe even confused me. So I'm intrigued to listen to a second track by all these guys and see what's going on. I remember the drummer being really great. So I am looking forward to this, and it's cool to have music that keeps you on your toes and makes you think about it. So am I going to like this or not? I really genuinely don't know. Usually after you listen to one track, you get kind of an idea, okay? We'll find out. I want to let you guys know, too, I have released my second book. It's called XEMU Pulled My Finger. It's available on Amazon. You guys can find it in the link below, the description below. It's meant to be a satirical book. It's supposed to be funny. And it's available as a hardcover, a softcover, as an audiobook, as a Kindle, and as a Kindle. You guys should check it out. I hope you dig it if you do. All right, I want to check out Toe. Let's do this. rocking out with this weird stuff. Toe. All right, so I don't know. I don't know if I like them more or less than the first song. I think what it is there's certain bands that appeal to musicians and music people. That's these guys. If they were to come onto a stage, that last band I just did on the first take, Illit, which is this like girl teeny bopper band, very polar opposite of this, it would not go good, man. This is more for the musicians. I do not dislike it, but it's kind of hard to listen to. That doesn't make sense. I'm very confused, so I think I like Toe, and it's because they're so weird. they're so uncharacteristic of what I listen to. That's why I'm like, Toe, bad, enemy Toe. It doesn't fit into any category in my brain for what I like to consume as a music lover. Yet the guys in Tool probably love this stuff. So let me know what you guys think. This is very bizarre. It makes it fun, and that's why I have a big smile on my face, because they're not bad. They're good musicians. They're just weird, though. What would be fun is to be in the band and watch reactors and read stuff, and I'll bet they love it because they have the reactor or proper journalists don't know what the hell's going on, and they probably love every second of it. That's why they did this. So, all right, Toe, clue me into some other stuff, guys. Let me know what you think. But I like it, actually. Yeah, there you go. They get stars. I appreciate you guys. I do look forward to seeing you all in the next one. If you hate it, maybe elaborate a little better why. And if you love it, feel to do the same. But at least it's something worth talking about. So, all right, guys. I look forward to seeing you. Thanks a lot. Hey, the podcast is over. What are you still doing here? Well, while you're here, like and subscribe. Thanks.